And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Pitts is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And now Bryce Harper, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. High and deep down the left field line. Pitts is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Angels are gone in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Daniel Hudson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls, you can hit till your hands bleed, but if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Pitts. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Pitts leads off second with nobody out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Hudson, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A man at third with one away. Hit out towards second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Settling in now, Boof Bobo, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Buster Posey. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped toward the second baseman. Pitts gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready now for L.A., Adam Jones. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a strike.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The 1-0, and there he goes towards second. This is line to left, in there, a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
In now, Brian Rigdon. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Donaldson at third, so at second with one away. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. Swing and a liner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. For the current campaign, Miller is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike three.
How about it? Designated hitter. Rico.
Riding in once again, Rico Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The for the Rays, Boof Bobo, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1. Bobo aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. Popped him up. Donaldson over to his right. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Up and in for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Pitts proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Tony Whitenack. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And it's 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
right fielder, number 34, Bryce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Pitts shading to his right. One away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 4-3 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Shot toward right center. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Wes Wunsch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here's Hudson now on 2-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. 2-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Down the first baseline. So loves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher, Boom Bobo.
Ready for another chance? Boop Bobo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays strand just the one. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Pitts comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first
And now for the Angels, David So. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Brian Rigdon. 0-1 the count. So stands at first with one out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Brad Miller.
Shortstop, Brad Miller.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels leave one, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts,
Leading off
as
the
they'll
fourth
look to
inning,
get something going here and even this game up.
Jeff Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Miller over to his left. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, right fielder, John Pitts.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. At the plate, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Three and 2 now. Tony Whitenack would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Rico Escobar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Willie.
Digging in once again, Willie Batista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Whitener is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout?
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Now the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tony Whitenack. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 0-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Whitenack stands at second with no outs. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No hits to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside, 2-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Jones going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Number 1, Wes Wunsch.
Into the box now, Wes Wunsch. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Ready once again. Bobo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Behind 0-2 now. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Digging in and looking for more, David So. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 7, Brian Rigdon.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Rigdon. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One and one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Rigdon, base runner at first with 1 out. A bouncer to the left side. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rico Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Randall Delgado enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 48.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff Pitts, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Delgado has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Ready for another chance? John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Runner goes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Miller's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Rays held in check here. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Striding in once again, Willie Batista. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. That misses. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
And now Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup. Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2-0 now. The 2-0. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He doubled his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Pitts moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on. Leading off the inning, Tony Whitenack. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jesse Pitts. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Jones coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready to take his axe again, Connor Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. White now rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is out on the tag.
Third baseman, number 1.
Digging in once again, Wes Wunsch. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Jeremy Pitts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Pitts over at second. Wunsch at first, 2 out in the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Can't cut.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Rico Escobar. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Pitts coming on. And that's the first out of the inning. And now for the Angels, Willie Batista.
Willie Batista.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. 1-1. He's running. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Cecil Vasquez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Boof Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Pitts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder.
Settling in now, John Pitts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And there's ball 1. Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Grady Howry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Count still at 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Payoff pitch 1 more time. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Adam Jones will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Pitts racing back at the track, the wall, and it's gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He swings and grounds it to short. Pitts is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman David.
Standing in, David So. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver the base hit.
In now, Brian Rigdon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Whiten that right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 46, Stephen Fryer.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tony Whiteman. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Whitenack on at first, nobody out. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Nate Jones takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Rigdon going back, still ranging back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Third baseman, number 1.
Standing in now, Wes Wundt, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A weak chopper up the line. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, center fielder, Jeremy
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And the runner back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Boof Bobo, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Down the third baseline. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
The batter, the shortstop, Jeff.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Keith Hembry is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And the winning run is across to score.
Yeah, that ninth inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.